Beneath the surface of our oceans lie some of the planet's most vibrant and essential ecosystems, coral reefs. These underwater wonders, though the oil cover less than 1% of the ocean floor, are veritable cradles of marine life, supporting at least a quarter of all marine species. Fish, crustaceans, sea turtles, and countless other creatures depend on the intricate structures built by corals for food, shelter, and breeding grounds. Coral reefs aren't just vital for marine biodiversity. They also play a pivotal role in protecting coastlines from storms and erosion, supporting food security for millions, and providing economic benefits to communities worldwide, with their value estimated to be up to hundreds of billions of dollars each year. Yet, despite their immense importance, coral reefs today are under siege. In recent years, the threats facing these delicate ecosystems have intensified to unprecedented levels. The world is currently witnessing the most extensive global coral bleaching event in recorded history, stretching from 2023 into 2025. Approximately 84% of the world's coral reefs have been affected, with vast stretches turning ghostly white in response to stress. This bleaching is primarily driven by rising ocean temperatures, a direct consequence of human-induced climate change. As Earth continues to experience record-breaking heat, the oceans absorb much of this excess warmth, pushing corals past their tolerance thresholds. But what exactly is coral bleaching? Corals are living animals that form a symbiotic relationship with tiny algae known as zooxanthellae. These algae live within the coral's tissues, providing them with food through photosynthesis and giving corals their stunning colors. When water temperatures rise just a couple of degrees above normal, this partnership breaks down. The stressed corals expel the algae, losing their color and vital energy source. If these stressful conditions persist, the corals can starve and die, leaving behind a barren skeleton, a stark contrast to the vibrant life that once flourished. The figures are sobering. More than 40% of reef-building coral species are now at risk of extinction, according to the International Union for Conservation of Nature. The loss of coral reefs would be catastrophic, not only for marine life, but also for the hundreds of millions of people around the world who depend on healthy reefs for their livelihoods, food, and safety. This crisis raises a pressing question. Are coral reefs doomed, or can we still save them? To answer this, we must look at both the gravity of the threats and the remarkable efforts underway to counteract them. The forces arrayed against coral reefs are formidable. Climate change, with its rising temperatures and ocean acidification, remains the most significant threat. But reefs also suffer from overfishing, pollution, destructive coastal development, and disease outbreaks. In many regions, local stressors like runoff from agriculture and sewage compound the global pressures, further weakening coral health. Yet, despite these daunting challenges, hope is not lost. Across the globe, scientists, conservationists, governments, and local communities are mobilizing to safeguard what remains and to restore what has been lost. These efforts take many forms, ranging from cutting-edge research to grassroots action. One of the most promising approaches is the establishment of marine protected areas. By designating certain regions as off-limits to fishing, mining, and other extractive activities, these sanctuaries give reefs a chance to recover and thrive. Well-managed protected areas can help maintain fish populations, preserve biodiversity, and allow corals to withstand and rebound from bleaching events. Restoration projects are also making a tangible difference. Organizations like the Reef Ball Foundation and the Coral Triangle Initiative are pioneering techniques to regrow corals and rebuild damaged reefs. In some cases, scientists cultivate resilient coral fragments in nurseries, then transplant them onto degraded reefs. These coral gardening methods can accelerate recovery and help re-establish essential habitats for marine life. Artificial reefs, made from specially designed structures, provide another lifeline. These installations offer a stable surface for corals to attach, and grow, while also attracting fish and other creatures. Over time, artificial reefs can become thriving oases in otherwise barren seascapes. But restoration and protection alone are not enough. experts agree that the single most important action to save coral reefs is to tackle the root cause, climate change. This means drastically reducing greenhouse gas emissions on a global scale, transitioning to renewable energy, improving energy efficiency, and protecting natural carbon sinks like forests and wetlands. Without meaningful action to limit warming, even the most ambitious restoration efforts may only buy time. Encouragingly, major international initiatives are rising to meet this challenge. The Global Fund for Coral Reefs, for example, aims to mobilize up to $3 billion by 2030 to support coral reef conservation in more than 20 countries. Projects funded by such initiatives focus on protecting the most resilient reefs, supporting sustainable fisheries, and empowering local communities to manage their resources. Equally important is the work being done at the grassroots level. In many coastal regions, local fishers, tourism operators, and indigenous communities are taking the lead in safeguarding their reefs. By adopting sustainable practices, such as reducing anchor damage, controlling pollution, and promoting responsible tourism, they are helping to ensure that reefs can continue to sustain life and livelihoods for generations to come. Education and awareness also play a crucial role. As more people learn about the value and vulnerability of coral reefs, support for conservation grows. Simple actions like choosing sustainable seafood, reducing plastic use, and supporting reef-friendly businesses can make a difference when multiplied across millions of individuals. So, are coral reefs doomed? The answer is not set in stone. If current trends continue unchecked, the outlook is grim. But the story of coral reefs is not one of inevitable decline. It is a story of resilience, adaptation, and hope. Corals have survived for hundreds of millions of years, weathering dramatic changes in the planet's climate and oceans. Given the chance, they can recover and flourish once again. The fate of coral reefs ultimately depends on the choices we make today. By acting boldly to reduce emissions, supporting conservation and restoration, and valuing the extraordinary natural heritage of our oceans, we can write a new chapter, one in which coral reefs not only survive, but thrive. The responsibility rests with all of us. The time to act is now, before these living treasures slip beyond our reach. Hey there! If you enjoyed this video and love learning about the wonders of the ocean, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. And if you want to see more amazing content like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. I've got plenty more videos exploring ocean mysteries, incredible sea creatures, and everything in between. So if this kind of content excites you, check out some of my other videos. You might discover something even more fascinating. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.